Hey y'all, how are you today? It's Gigi. Come on in and cook with me today. How's everybody doing? The sun is shining. The rain, after 2 days of rain continuously, the sun is shining, thank the Lord. It is a bit windy. We are up under a wind advisory, but the sun has broke through and the rain has moved out, so I'm glad for that. I'm glad I can look out and see some sunshine today. Today, I'm going to be making a Red Lobster chicken cobbler. I've had this Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuit mix for a while now, and I've been wanting to do this and just haven't taken the time to do it, but I thought today that's what I'm going to make. So I know that there's probably all different kind of recipes out there for this, and y'all know I'm gonna just put my twist on it. Let me check my butter and see if it's melted. I forgot about my butter. Yep, I was melting a stick of butter. But I'm going to just put my little twist on it and probably tweak a few things. If you've seen the recipe out there, I'm sure mine's going to be just a tad bit different. That's okay. My kitchen, my rules. We can play around with the recipes, right? Okay, so what I'm going to be doing, I didn't thaw out any chicken, even though I've got some chicken thawing right now. I'm going to use it for a different recipe. I didn't have any rotisserie chicken. My chicken breasts were frozen, and I thought, but you know what? I've got the Swanson white premium chicken breast in the cans. So I opened up 3 cans of this. I keep this on hand because I make another chicken and rice casserole that I use it with. And I had gone to Sam's and kind of stocked up on it during the holidays. I'm like, hey, I want to make that recipe, and I'm going to use my chicken. The wind's blowing my rug out there on my patio. But y'all know I always say that chicken in itself is just, you know, kind of plain. So what I'm going to be doing is to my chicken, and I've got, let me turn you down just a tad. I've got 3 cans, and these are 12.5 ounce cans, okay, and I'm using 3 of these. So I'm also going to be adding to this. I've got somewhat of a little recipe that I'm following here, but of course it calls for a deboned rotisserie chicken, which obviously I'm not doing that. But I did go ahead and do my seasonings. I have got a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of garlic, a teaspoon of onion powder, and between a half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of poultry seasoning. That's what I'm going to be seasoning my chicken with, okay? I want to give it lots of flavor. Oh, and I'm sorry, and a half a teaspoon of Montreal chicken seasoning, the McCormick's. McCormick chicken, Montreal chicken seasoning. I do have that in there too. I think I just sucked some of that seasoning, probably that black pepper. Okay, so I'm just mixing some of those seasonings into my chicken, just adding another layer of flavor to it, okay? Okay, and I'm going to sit that out of the way, and I'm going to pull my bowl forward. You know, this Cheddar Bay biscuit Red Lobster mix comes with a little packet, and I know that they tell you put that on the top of your biscuits when you make them, but I'm going to be actually mixing mine in with my biscuit mix. Let me see if this is a packet that's going to tear easy, or going to need my scissors. putting that right into my biscuit mix. Kind of clean as I go. Okay, into this I'm going to be adding let me grab my whisk. To this I'm going to be adding 2 cups of milk. Giving that a whisk. I've got my oven preheating to 350 degrees, and this will bake for about 40 to 45 minutes. Let me make sure I'm telling you right. Of course, I'll tell you again. Let me look at my recipe and, yep, 350 to 45 to 50 minutes, or until golden brown. So let's mix up our biscuit. Okay. Set that to the side. I'm going to bring our casserole dish forward. I'm going to pour our melted butter, which is not quite melted. It will continue to melt though in the... And if y'all forgot, I have my TV on the Sounds of the Season Holiday Edition. So if you hear any music in the background, I do not own the rights to it. I just thought about that playing in the background. So we've got our bottom of our pan layered with butter. And into that, we will be putting our chicken mixture, seasoned really well for taste. Smells good. Just seen a little bit of chicken I left in there. There we go. Spread our chicken around. Hope y'all can see. It looks like I'm in view of you being able to see everything, but this is the chicken that went in on top of the butter. Okay. And then to that, I'm going to be adding 2 cups of vegetables. You do whatever vegetables you like. I'm doing peas and carrots, okay? It's kind of like a chicken, Red Lobster chicken cobbler / pot pie. Okay, and I've got the layered with the vegetables. All right, now I've also got 2 cups of chicken broth, and to this I'm going to be adding 1 can of cream of chicken soup, okay? I did say cream of chicken, right? Cream of chicken. So you add that in there to your chicken broth. And then we'll be giving that a good mix and getting all that combined. I thought I dropped a little bit. I'm going to put just a little bit of that chicken broth in my pan. Get all that goodie out of there. Okay, I'm going to give that a good mix. Matter of fact, I think I may grab my other whisk, my little small whisk, and yeah, that's better. How's the weather where you guys are today? I talked to a friend this morning and they were getting snow. Are y'all ready for the holidays? Is all of your shopping done? I got some wrapping to do, y'all. I have got some wrapping to do for those sweet little grandbabies. Okay. All right, and pull our, okay, what we'll be doing here is I will pour half of our broth soup mixture. And I know you want to get in there and you want to stir all this together, but don't do it. Don't stir it. Okay? Now we've got our biscuit mix mixed with our 2 cups of milk and our little seasoning packet that came with the Red Lobster biscuits. Okay? Now we're going to pour that over the top, covering all the way around. Just cover everything. This makes a lot, so if you're feeding a family, or you can eat on it for several days. Okay, and then right on top of that, I know again, you want to get in there and mix it up. Don't do it. And then the rest of our broth just gets poured in there. This is what's going to be making the cobbler. All the way around the edges. Okay. And then our one final thing is I have 1 cup of cheddar cheese that I'm going to sprinkle right on the top of this mixture, okay? It's not going to take a lot, just 1 cup is plenty. And then I will be popping this in a 350-degree oven for 45 to 50 minutes, or until the top turns a golden brown. And y'all know how a cobbler works. That'll rise to the top. And when that comes out of the oven, y'all know it'll be piping hot. So I'll let it cool down, and I like to make sure it's all spread evenly. So let me just take a fork, because I don't want to disturb that layer. So guys, I am going to pop this in my 350-degree preheated oven. And when it comes out, when it's been 45 to 50 minutes or it's golden brown, I'll be right back to give it a taste test with you, okay? Okay, our Red Lobster chicken cobbler is done. It's sitting on the stove top. I'm about to bring it over here, show it to you, dish us up some, and let it cool down just a tad so I can sample it for us, okay? All right, hang on. Y'all, look how delicious that looks. Mm-hmm. That is going to be so good. Let's dish this up a little bit. And like I said, it's just come out of the oven, so it is going to be piping hot, as you can see. Let's get some of that good cobbler juice and some of the crust. Smells delicious. Okay, y'all can see that is steaming, steaming hot. So I'm gonna give it just about 5 minutes to cool down. I'll come right back and we'll give it a taste test, okay? All right, I'll see you back in just a second. Okay, I think we're cooled down enough now that I can give us a taste test. Y'all look at that. I mean, it's still steaming, but it's smelling delicious. So let's give it a try. Mmm. Oh, that's really, really delicious. I'm not just saying that. This is really good. That Red Lobster biscuit mix as the top of the crust, as top of the cobbler. Oh my. Y'all, you've got your bread, your protein in your chicken, your vegetables. I mean, I guess if you wanted some rice or some mashed potatoes or something on the side, this is plenty for me. But if you wanted to come up with a side, you got a meal. This is a one meal deal to me. And it is delicious. Mmm. 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 All the things. Yummy. That's good, y'all. That would be a good take to a pitch in at church, family gathering where you got to bring a casserole or a dish. Yummy, yummy. Okay. I'm going to close out the video and encourage you to be the hands and feet of Jesus during this holiday season. Show somebody the true reason for the season. And that's the birth of our Lord and Savior. So show some kindness, spread it around, and be a blessing. Be his hands and his feet and his mouthpiece during this time. I will see you back real soon, though, in my kitchen for another great recipe. We'll hang out together again. Thank y'all for being here with me today. This is Gigi. I love you guys. Bye-bye.